A student that avails themselves to Hillel offerings is likely to encounter Hillel not in a geographic sense, but in a networked sense. So some students will never walk through the doors of a Hillel building in order to be part of a very active and very real social network exploring Jewishness. That could be in a tech study group happening in a Starbucks. That could be in a group of students that go to do some kind of a service project off campus. That could be in the context of a birthright trip, a student for the first time going to Israel and then coming back and exploring what they want to do, having this new sense of what their Jewish identity is. So the range of activities from creating their own seders, not just attending a Seder with 1,000 students or a Shabbat experience at one of our big schools where you might have a huge community. What we're trying to encourage now is actually more of that ownership in the experience, making it smaller, thinking more about micro communities as opposed to macro communities, but asking people to be not just customers or consumers, but to actually be actively involved in the offering. And that requires taking a step beyond the passivity of some of the sort of prior assumptions we work with. Stick up a billboard, say there's a speaker coming to campus, or a program or a bagel brunch or something that is sort of easy to just drop in. Essentially, we've lowered the bar by creating these kind of offerings over many years. And what we're trying to do now is actually raise the bar by saying you have to actually be you have to be involved. You have to bring your friends. You have, or we have to come to you and your friends with something of some intrinsic value.